I was the bullying victim of the whole school, even my own sister tormented me. Now I've got revenge on my bullies in ways you can't imagine. I'm sitting in the school cafeteria, my heart pounding like a drum. Every fiber of my being screams to run, to hide, but I know it's futile. My sister Kayla, with her wolf's keen senses, would find me anywhere. So here I am, a lamb awaiting slaughter, trying to swallow my lunch past the lump in my throat. Bam! The table shakes violently, and suddenly my shirt is decorated with the remains of my meal. Laughter erupts around me like a pack of hyenas, led by none other than Kayla herself. She towers over me, a sneer twisting her perfect features. That ugly color suits her, don't you think? One of Kayla's minions pipes up, her voice dripping with venom. Kayla's eyes narrow, her words sharp as knives. No color suits her. She's a fucking freak, a stain on our family. The crowd roars with approval, each insult feeling like a physical blow. I shrink into myself, wishing I could disappear. But Kayla's not done. Oh no, she's just warming up. What's wrong, freak? Cat got your tongue? She taunts, slamming her hand on the table. Remember when you used to whine and try to stand up to me? Finally learned your lesson, huh? My silence infuriates her. In one swift motion, she grabs a soda can, twists it open, and upends it over my head. The cold liquid cascades down my face, soaking my clothes, as gasps and cheers erupt from the spectators. There. All clean, Kayla sneers, tossing the empty can aside like my dignity. I'm trembling now, fighting back tears with every ounce of strength I have left. How did it come to this? My own sister, treating me like garbage because I can't shift into a wolf like the rest of them. I'm an outcast in my own family, my own school, my own skin. Someone notices the tears gathering in my eyes. Look, the freak's crying. That's it. I bolt from my chair, leaving a trail of soda and shame behind me. Kayla's mocking voice follows me out. That's right, freak. Run and hide. It's all you're good for anyway. I sprint through the hallways, vision blurred by tears, until I find sanctuary in an empty bathroom. Collapsing against the wall, I finally let the sobs wrap my body. The cold tiles offer no comfort as I curl into myself, wishing I could disappear forever. I trudge down the hallway as the final bell rings, my feet heavy with dread. While everyone rushes to escape this hellhole disguised as a school, I can't help but wonder why they're so eager to go home. My home is just another nightmare waiting to swallow me whole. Shrinking deeper into my hoodie, I clutch my bag tighter as a group of jocks barrels past, their voices booming off the walls. Fuck it, we're going to miss the games. One yells. Hell no, not on my watch. Fucking get out of our way. I try to make myself invisible, pressing against the wall to let them pass. But it's useless. A rough hand grabs my arm, shoving me so hard I slam into the wall, the impact knocking the breath from my lungs. Are you deaf, freak? Get out of the fucking way. A male voice snarls, making me flinch. Another chimes in, his words dripping with venom. You should have pushed her harder, breaking a bone or two. Wonder why she fucking attends the same school as us when she can't even protect herself. Weak little bitch. I tremble against the wall, eyes fixed on my feet, praying they'll just leave. Mercifully, they do, their pounding footsteps fading down the hall. But my relief is short-lived. As I step outside, I come face to face with Kayla and her gaggle of minions. Our eyes meet, and the world goes silent. Are you done crying yet, Alexia? Kayla taunts, her smile razor sharp. Or do you need me to give you something more to cry about? Just leave me alone, Kayla, I whisper, my voice pathetically weak even to my own ears. Her friends snigger, their comments about my miserable state cutting like knives. I try to walk away, but Kayla blocks my path, her smile growing wider. Sure, I'll leave you alone to walk home as usual, sister. I know you've always smelled hard, but I do hope your hair doesn't smell even worse from the soda. As they sashay away, I close my eyes, sucking in a deep breath. But I've barely taken 5 steps when tires screech behind me. Kayla's car zooms past in a cloud of dust, nearly running me over. I skid sideways, gasping, as laughter echoes from the vehicle. Kayla sticks her head out, her hair whipping in the wind. I could have smashed your legs, freak. She yells. You might not get so lucky next time. The car lurches forward, leaving me coughing in a cloud of dust and tire smoke. This isn't the first time I've been stranded at school, so I set off on my usual route home through the woods. At least here, in the quiet of nature, I can have some peace. Or so I think. A rustle behind me shatters my calm. I spin around, but the path is deserted, the dark woods looming on either side. I try to convince myself it's nothing, but then a deep, dangerous growl rips through the air, striking terror into my very soul. I freeze, eyes wide with shock and fear. What in the world was that? More rustles come from behind me, and the growl grows even more deadly. I stumble around, only to see a monstrous wolf with glistening dark fur stepping out of the woods, its devilish fangs bared. My mind goes blank with primal fear. I scream, turning to run down the path. I know it's futile, you can't outrun a wolf, but my legs move of their own accord, propelled by sheer terror. The bloodthirsty growls get closer and closer. I can almost feel its sharp fangs at my neck. I'm screaming, running, glancing back so much that I almost don't see the tall, broad figure suddenly blocking the path ahead. I screech, trying to change direction, but my foot catches on a fallen log. I crash into the tangle of leaves and plants at the side of the path, and the wolf pounces, pinning me down with its massive paws. No, please, help, someone help. I shriek, desperately trying to squirm free. But then, through my haze of fear, I realize the wolf has paused. Its terrifying growls have ceased. Its weight still presses me down, and now that it's right on top of me, I realize just how massive it is, the biggest wolf I've ever seen. Yet, I should be dead by now if it really wanted to kill me. As I pant heavily, trembling in fright, I see its silver eyes staring intently at me. Then, the most unexpected thing happens. The wolf moves back. Strong footsteps pound towards me, and a deep male voice cuts through the air, sending shivers down my spine. "Why the fuck did you stop, Miles? Kill that rogue. Or fuck it, I'll end her myself." My heart drops in abject dread. Whoever this is, he's coming to kill me. His voice is so bloodthirsty I can feel my own pulse about to explode. I scramble up to my elbows, trying to beg for my life, but a growl from the wolf freezes me in place. That's when I see him, the man approaching with every intention of ending my life. He's like a tower of flesh and muscle, broad and stallion-like, with messy dark hair and bronze skin. His chiseled face wears a ruthless expression. He's an archangel of death. But what scares me the most are his beautiful golden eyes, striking primal fear right into my soul.